Well, good morning, my preciouses. Cookie Kelly here. Today we are going to use e.l.f. products because I got this e.l.f. palette. And then here's its color story. And it's so pretty. I can't, ooh, what was that? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to use this palette today. And so let's get rocking and a rolling, moving and a grooving. I think I want to use this little tiny brush right here to put this, not this one, on my, no, because that's an eyeshadow, this one, on my eyes. Yesterday when I put it on the brush, I put way more than I usually do, and I was trying to tell myself, I just want to use it up, because I got an e.l.f. one too, and an Essence, and Shot Miss A, and I want to use them, but I don't like having more than one thing open at a time, because I'm cheap bitch. But anyway, I got marks on my nose because I had my glasses on. I forgot I had them on, but because I was having issues seeing this morning. And at some point last night, I didn't know what happened, but anyway, I'm gonna go in with this cream color right here, or, wait a minute, damn, I can't decide. We got cream, truffle, darling, mousse, noir, blanc, uptown, chamber, earth, beloved, gilded, glamour, black cherry, cosmos, rose gold, platinum, opulent, and downtown. And I think I want to go in with cream, this first one right here, and put that all over my eye. But anyway, let's get this brush cleaner. I stubbed my toe, and well, I woke up, my foot was hurting, and I looked and said, what the hell did I do now? And Honey Bunny says, what's wrong? I said, well, I don't know how I stubbed my toe, but I stubbed my toe. He said, baby. I said, what? He goes, you were sleepwalking last night. I said, what? And he goes, I said, what do you mean? He said, yeah, you were sleepwalking. Me and Ruru were coming to bed. It's about almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I said, yeah. And he said, you were just standing there. I said, what do you mean I was standing there? That didn't creep you out? He goes, I knew something was wrong when you didn't answer me. Because I said, baby, what are you doing? You just didn't do nothing. You had this blank stare on your face. And I'm like, oh, shit. Well, what did I do? He said, I said, come on, baby. Come on. And was real soft with you. Come on, let's go to bed. And so I started walking, but he'd seen that I was really wobbly, so I wasn't awake yet. So he kind of walked me to the bedroom, got me in the bed, and then apparently I started talking to the dogs. And I said, well, what did I say? And she said, you said you used your thing. I said, well, to the dogs. You were just talking to the dogs. I said, okay, that's kind of fucked up. He said, I knew you were asleep almost immediately. And I'm like, shit, that's freaky, baby. He said, nah, I'm used to it. So I'm not. But anyway, so now I know how I stubbed my toe. And I was like, shit. I think I'm going to use chamber. No, that don't say chamber. That's not a B, that's a R. It's charmer. Right there. That's not a B, it's an R. I got my glasses right here, but anyway. It's pretty. It's pigmented. I like the bigger palettes from e.l.f. because the little bitty ones don't really give off a lot of color. You know what I mean? But these ones, well, yeah, it's color. You can tell by this one to this one. But yeah. So apparently I was up walking around last night. I wonder in my mind what I'm doing. Because I have woken up, since I was a little girl, Wanda used to sleepwalk too. And when we were little bitty, my granddad took us to the psychiatrist for another reason, but because we kept saying this little man kept coming to the bedroom and he was small and trying to get up on the bed, but he could never get up on the bed. And James always slept on the outside on the edge, and we just had a full-size bed for all of us, you know, all four of us. And we screamed and woke my granddad up. My granddad, what is going on in here? There was a little man in here, a little man in here. And my grandmother said that we were just nightmaring or something. And Grandpa said, well, what was he doing? And he'd say, Sybil, shut up, I'm trying to talk to my grandbabies. And she'd go back up in the other room talking shit under her breath. But anyway, my granddad said, well, what was he doing? Well, he was trying to get on the bed with us. And he said, well, what do you think he was trying to do? And we're all saying, he was trying to eat us. And I don't think he was trying to eat us, if you know what I mean. But my granddad said, that's strange for all three kids to be having the same nightmare. So he took us to a psychologist. And the psychologist said, no, two people can have the same dream, let alone three people. Now I'm going into black cherry. And so my granddad said, well, I need to find out what's going on because something is happening to my grandbabies. So there was an old dump behind our farm. And apparently the circus was in town. And my granddad found out who it was and called the police, and the police came and said, was it this one? Yeah, that's him. Y'all, he was wanted for molestation of his own kids. So we're like, oh my God. At the time, we didn't know what molestation was. But we got validated that someone was coming in our room. So we were really tickled about that because we weren't lying. And Granny said, oh, hell, they're just making shit up. And Grandpa goes, why in the hell would they make something like that up? And so anyway, we got validated for it. It doesn't really show up, does it? I guess it does. Put some in the corner right here so we can smoke it out. Look how light and colorful that is right there. You can see the purple or black cherry. A little bit more. Okay. Now, y'all know me. I am going in for gilded. It's not really showing up, is it? There it goes. Ooh. I guess it's buildable. Wow, that is pretty. Wipe my finger off on my... Y'all, these work so well. Look at that. Okay. A little brush out and make the edges not so harsh. So they kind of blend in. I am putting a little bit on this brush. I feel like I need to put this in the crease. The one that I did all over. Oh, there it is. There we go. I think it's a little bit of fallout. It's still not very dark. Let's put some up in the crease right here just a little bit more. Clean our blender brush. I think I want to add some glamour on the top right here. Help it stand out a little bit. I have used this color, Charmer. I have used Black Cherry. I have used Gilded. I have used Glamour. And yeah, it's not very... Let me see what I could... Yeah, it's not really showing up on that one. I feel like it's not really showing up. Let me try this platinum color. It's not really... Yeah, that's did a little bit of something to it, didn't it? Okay. That's better. That's pretty colored. Okay. My elf collection is kind of growing. Excuse me, I have this. This. this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and of course this. So now we're going to go in and do our skincare. And it should be the last of this that comes out of here. Let's see. Yeah, I think it is last, but I'm going to leave it on here and let it settle down the rest of the way. It is the Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer by e.l.f. Skin. And then I also got this one, the big one, the Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer. And it's a pump. So we'll just pump us some more out on there. And then we got this Holy Hydration Thirst Burst Drops. I love this too. And we'll squeeze some out in the hand and mix it together. Y'all, this feels so damn good. I can't believe how good it feels. I don't like the way that is looking under there. I don't know what I think about this look, but anyway. Okay. Let's go in with some under eye cream first. This is kind of looking a little bit crazy. So this is from e.l.f. and it is Putty Color Corrector Eye Brightener. And this is its color, kind of a pink hue. And I'm going to put this on first. And then I'm going to put my eye cream over top of it, because it'll make it easier to spread the eye brightener. Okay. This is Holy Hydration Eye Cream. And then now I'm going to go in with this Luminous Putty Primer by e.l.f. And I'm going to go in with my other I got this foundation brush and this one. Most time I use this for the foundation and then this for like putty stuff, you know, like the luminous stuff. Get that all on there. I can't stand that Manhunter that he's watching. I just want to kick his ass. He is so racist against women. And every time he talks, I'll walk by and say, "Shut up, you fucking fool." Okay. Oops. Damn, I put it on there wrong. Now I can't get it off. There we go. Okay. Yeah, now let's go in with, I think I'm going to try this concealer first. This is Hydrating Camo Concealer, Contour Camo Hydrant by e.l.f. And then ooh, that's a big one. And I'm going to use the same brush that I put the putty primer on with. And work that under my eye. Oh, I don't like its color, huh? Let's with my T-zone with it. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Holy Hydration Liquid Filter. We need to get a Q-tip real quick, because I feel like I had it in the corner of my eye. So I'm going to close my eye and do where I took it out. I get those dark clouds or dark spots in my eye. Look at that. I do not like the way that's looking. Okay, now we're going to go with this one, foundation brush. And I'm going to put my, whoa. Oh, the lighter one works for me now. Wow, that's shiny, huh? Whoops. That sounds disgusting, didn't it? Let's put this on here. Oh, I love this shit. And now I've got that on there. I always blend it out with my blender, because the blender does something to it that it doesn't look so gumped up on there. just go in and pounce it, and then you'll see it's going into the skin. It likes it, it moves it into your skin a little better. Hang on and I'll show you from one side to the other. Okay? Look at that. And then you just work it in there and it just, oh, it's just, I love it. And this sponge, I wash it because I love it. And this came from Temu. It's a damn good sponge. Okay. I'm going to use some more of my color corrector stuff. And kind of just work that in a little bit under my eyes again because I like the pinkness of it. And then up here, down my nose, top lip, and then my chin. And then just kind of work out the edges on it. Make it one, you know, it blends it out a little better. And then you see how it brightened up my eyes? And then just go in and lightly brighten under the eye and then go where it meets up with your foundation and blend that in a little better. Across your nose and your lip. And then my chin. And then up here again. Because now it's got that pink stuff on the blender. And then if you have any mistakes anywhere, just blend them down. That is so pretty. And yes, we've got it in our eyes. Look at how much I had in the corner of my eye. Yeah, a little bit there. A lot there. And there we go. Okay. Now, let's go in with our bronzer. Y'all know I love me some bronzer. Where's my bronzer brush? There it is. I got this one. And then here is its color story. Okay, and we're going to go in with the darkest one. And then try to bring it down here. Same thing here. And then kind of work it out. That's pretty color, isn't it? Oh yeah. I might need it a little darker. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Damn, that's so pretty. That's a pretty color. Look how it's I don't know what to say. It's so pretty. A little bit more. This one's darker, and because I kind of got it down here, I'm going to go in for this beigey color right here and snatch it. snatch it. See how it snatched it? Fix at the bottom. And then go in for bronzer up here. Mama was laying under my desk over there, watching the door. Damn, it's getting hot here now. Okay, y'all, I have to cut this on. Mom's gotta cut the fan on, girlfriend. Okay. I'm back. Did you miss me? This side over here is a little bit darker. Oh yeah, definitely. There we go. Put some right here. Go in with the other lighter color over here and do my jowls. This one. And it's still got the darker color on it, so yeah. Here. Damn, that's gorgeous. Sheesh. And then I got me some pretty blushes. And here they are. Isn't that pretty? They look darker in person than they do on there. So, yeah. I still got some left on the brush when I snatched it. I'm wiping it on my pajama bottoms. I got thick pajama bottoms on because my legs were hurting so bad when I got up this morning. I don't know if it's because I was sleepwalking or what. But I'm going to go into this color right here. Y'all look how pigmented that is. And then, ooh, damn, that's very pigmented. Wow. It didn't come with the highlighter. Hey, Mama, what you doing? Huh? What your baby doing? You protecting Mama? It's Daddy in there. And then I'm going to go in for this light pink on the bottom. And I'm just going to go right here. And right here. And just lighten that up a little bit. But then I'm going to go in with my blush, Brenda blush. And work all those colors together. Going down. And then I'm going to go up to add my bronzer into that color. Do I look like a clown? What color is this color? I don't know. Y'all think that's a little too much, but let's see if we can work it down in there a little bit. Looks better. The hairs tickle my face. Okay, let me. It always feels like something's on my damn nose. Every time I'm recording, doesn't matter. All through the day, nothing. Do I have a hair on my face? Because it sure the hell feels like it. I don't see one. Let me see what I did with mine. That's an empty drawer. My highlighters. Okay. No, not in that drawer. No, not in that. Wait a minute. Is my highlighters in here with this? No. There they are. I got some of this Halo Glow. Hang on, I can't see it. Elf Halo Glow setting powder. I've never used it. Oh, well, I think I have, but not much because I'm not sure how to use it. Let's see. I'm going to use this one. And we'll go. And see what it does. I don't know, it's kind of dulling my eyes down. And I don't like that dulling down thing. I like my shine. I like my shine. Momo, you gotta go potty? Go outside and go potty, baby. We can't do this every day now. This is from Temu. I've never used it. There's a little heart on there. But I want to use it, so I'm going to use it today. Momo, you go potty on your own. You don't need mommy. You hear me? I'm busy. We can't just rub. My precious is every time you gotta go potty. Ooh. Momo, quit. You go outside and go potty. Go. Ooh, shit. Go see what Daddy's doing. Leave me alone. I'm busy, okay? Give me another 20 minutes, okay? Or 40. What? Mama, baby, quit. I'm busy right now, okay? Hang on for a few minutes and then I'll take you outside. And then I've got this eyeliner from e.l.f. It is Creamy Blend Lip Liner. And it is in the color I hate this. I wear trifocals because I can't see. SA01A1. What? That's bullshit. You can't at least give me a name of the color. Shit. It's very creamy. Like it says. It's very creamy. and it just glides on. Ugh. No pressure. Ugh. Y'all, I'm having a hell of a time putting the lip liner on. Okay, and then I got this lipsticker. It's not the same color. That smells good. Not the same color. And I did that on purpose. Because I want to leave the lip liner just kind of hanging out there. Look, honey. Look at my points. Okay. Now, as for eyeliner, I think I'm going to use this color. It's a golden color. And since I have gold on the on my eyelid, oops, man, I kind of got crazy right there. Y'all know me, I like a little bit of color here and there. Okay, let's do our eyebrows before we do mascara. Draw some hairs on here and here. Go ahead and go potty, baby. Oops. Y'all, I don't have good stability in my arm because of the nerve damage that was done by the spinal stenosis. So, yeah. And now, let me see what this looks like, because I know I was having hell seeing this morning. Oh, that's not too bad. Under my eyes, I really, I don't know. But let's see which one. I think we're going to use this little bitty one because I can't see and I'll be fucking some shit up. Let me move my glasses so I don't break them. Those are the only ones I can halfway see out of. And this little wand. Is better for me so I don't get it all over my eyes so much. See how that mascara made that come together? And I'm going to do the bottom one because you can't really see the gold right now. I'm not even touching the hairs of my eyelids. I can't tell where I am because my eyesight is so blurry. Sometimes that happens. when I stare at the computer too long. But this morning, it did it before I even got on the computer. So, my eyesight has changed again. It's changed twice within an 8-month time this last time. And they checked. I went to a specialist, what my doctor sent me to, because the one that I went to before said I had glaucoma and cataracts and needed surgery. And I'm like, Doc, and she goes, no, we got a specialist in network. I said, we do? And she said, yeah. I said, well, I guess I need to make an appointment with him. He goes, no, I'll set you. She said, no, I'll set you up because you have to have a referral. What's going on? So I told her, and she goes, well, yeah, you don't want to mess around with your eyesight. And then I told her about what the doctor said about me having a glaucoma suspect and cataracts. And she said, yeah, we need to get you in now because if we're diabetic and something might be going on there. So I went. And he goes, didn't you say you were diabetic? And I said, yeah. And he goes, I see no signs of you being diabetic. And I said, really? And he said, yeah. And I said, oh my God, I can't wait to tell my doctor that. And he said, well, I already sent her over a report. And then I said, oh, cool. And so he said, I'm going to put these drops in your eyes and it's going to hurt. And I said, okay. So he put it in my eyes. This is an Essence shimmer. I just love it. But he put some drops in my eyes, and about 5 minutes later I said, well, when's it gonna start burning? He said, it burns right away. You didn't feel none of that? I said, no, I didn't feel anything. And then he looked, he said, your eyes are extremely dry. Do you use eye drops? I said, no, I didn't know it's supposed to. And then he said, well, let's look. So he looked, he goes, you don't have glaucoma. You don't even have stages of glaucoma. Your pressure is a little high. My pressure has always been high since I was 25. And he said, well, no. And he said, you got barely any cataracts. And we won't have to do anything for 5, 10, 50, up to 20 years, okay? Because your eyesight is only failing because you need trifocals. And I said, my glasses are trifocals. So he said, you have them here? And I said, yeah. And so I pulled them out, and he goes, yeah, they're trifocals. And he said, your prescription has changed, though. I said, no kidding, already? So that's 3 in a year. So anyway, I was like, nah. Y'all, I have a ponytail up here that splits and goes into these ponytails, which is lower down, and these ones are even lower down. I was playing with my hair this morning, okay? I'm trying to keep it up so I don't see it, because I don't like the color. Look at the different shades of color in my hair. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different shades in my hair. Oh, it's even up here too. Oh, I didn't notice that. Oh, then it all matches then. Okay, it all matches. Let me see it. I did this without even looking because I didn't want to look at my hair. But it's okay. Yeah, it does have so many different colors in it. But guess what? That blue is gone. So I don't mind. So anyway, here is the look. Don't know about the palette. I like more color than this, but I mean, it's not bad. I mean, this eye looks more purpley over here than this eye, but that's okay. Anyway, let me stop playing. I do this because I enjoy it, and I do enjoy it, even if it's a crazy look. I don't care because I enjoy doing it, and I love playing with my makeup. It's awesome. I think I can go with my other darker foundation now, because this one looks a little light, and this one is a little darker than this one. So next time, if I use it, now I also got some of this. Maybe I'll try that next time. But I do this because I enjoy it, okay? I know it doesn't make me beautiful, better looking, because I'm still the same person underneath this makeup. So sometimes makeup can make you look a little crazier like this. I'm not too fond of this look, but I had fun doing it. So it really doesn't matter, does it? Anyway, there we go. That looks better, don't it? Yeah, okay. But anyway, this doesn't make me look any different. I'm still the same Kooky Kelly underneath this. I'm not really impressed with the bronzer. Love it. The foundation, love it. It's just the eyeshadow colors. And the little 4 pans don't really bring off color that much. But maybe all of them are not like the first one. But anyway, I enjoy doing my makeup. It makes me happy. You know? If doing your makeup makes you happy, you continue to do it. Don't listen to somebody if they say, ooh, you look like shitter. You're ugly. Just say, I think I heard a little bird, but I couldn't understand what it said. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You know? Just be like me. Don't be violent toward people, y'all. I say that shit, but, I mean, I've only been violent toward people that were violent to me first. Don't hit me. Because I don't play. I'll give you a fair warning. If you ever hit me, I'll give you just that once. But let me warn you now, because I am a McCoy and I'm a stubborn ass bitch, I will hit you back. And it won't be pretty when I'm done. I mean it. So, don't even go there. And if somebody is being mean to you, you need to ditch them out of your life, you know. Because depression is real. And women, most are depressed. And that's because our hormones change so much. When you first get your cycle, they change. And then when you get pregnant, they change. Then after you have your baby, they change. And if you're breastfeeding, they constantly change, okay? And then when you go through menopause, they change again, okay? And then if you're being abused by somebody, it's just going to be all over the place. You just need to get away from that person. Don't let them abuse you like that. It never gets any better. It just, he will always, or she, they will always abuse you because they can. Because you let them. Get away from that. You're worth more than that, okay? Don't let them abuse you. You're worth more than that, okay? Let me tell you right now, what happens if you have children and he takes you out of this world. What happens to those kids? You think he's going to be nice to them and say, oh my God, I'm so sorry I hurt your mother for all those years? No, he's going to start abusing them. You could have left and got them out of that situation, but you chose to stay. So listen to me. I'm telling you right now, I lived through the experience of that. My mom got her babies when he looked like because he was being mean to us, and she said, that's the next step. I'm not going to let him abuse my kids. It's one thing him abusing me, but he will not abuse my children. And she got out that day. She waited him when he got off work and went to the bar because she know he wouldn't be home till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and he got off work at 2:30, okay? So she had plenty of chance after he left to the bar then to pack all our shit up and get us and go. She didn't have a car. She didn't have a driver's license. She didn't have any of that stuff. She was a wife and mother. And he was very abusive to her. Very abusive. I remember when she was pregnant with James, and I was little, y'all. I was little, okay? Teresa was 1, I was 2, Wanda was 3. And she tried to drown James, our mama, in the bathtub when she was pregnant with James. I remember that. And that'll never leave you. So get out while you can. Don't put your children through that. Just do not. Because it will cause a lifetime of fucked upness for your kids. Okay? Believe me, I know. And then, on top of all that, they get molested by family members, okay? Think about that. Is that what you want for your kids? Then leave. Get out while you can. I'm not playing with you, girl. Get out. Or them children are going to watch their mommy leave this world. And they're going to think to themselves, my mommy can't hug me no more. She can't tell me she loves me anymore. My mommy won't be there when I graduate high school and go to college and get married. She won't be there. Is that what you want them to go through? Then get out. There are help somewhere. Call a hotline. Call the police. Call your family. Call your dad, your brothers, and your uncles, and your brother-in-laws, and your cousins, okay? All male. Let them go handle it. Get away from there. Like. Thumbs up. Share my channel. Leave me a comment. You know you want to, girl. You know you want to, girlfriend. Leave me a comment. And subscribe to my channel. Okay, ladies. Kooky Kelly out. This is the look. Oh, I don't like it, but it was fun doing it. And we know not to use that palette for if you want look. Okay? If you just want to throw some brown on and go, that's good. Okay? But if you want color and say, hey, look, hey, that ain't gonna happen with this palette. Okay? I love you guys. Hugs. Oh, yes, that's great. Remember who you are. You are a woman. You are a fighter. Okay? Keep your self-esteem and build it back up. I love you guys, and I will see you later. Kooky Kelly out. Bye-bye.